We are Timberos Del Norte, and we are in session at JackRabbit SoundShack.
Y qué bonito. Dicen que se llama los Timberos del Norte. ¡Ja! Mira. Oye, con alegría lo vas a gozar. Mira. Timberos del Norte. Austin. Ajá. Mira.
Me llegó lo que más yo quería, cuando se alegre nuestro corazón. Timberos del Norte con simpatía y tremenda emoción.
Solo queremos brindarle música de la buena. Ay, Mr. Pauli tocando el piano. Oye, que la pone buena, tú
Me
ves.
llegó lo que más yo quería, cuando se alegre nuestro corazón.
Well, welcome in, guys. We really like to thank you all for stopping by. The show that y'all put on for us today was amazing. I haven't actually heard much of you guys. I've seen some of your stuff online, YouTube and everything like that. But Vance talked to me about you guys before coming in, and I was blown away. Not only by the sheer number of people who were in here, but just the fact that you guys were able to work so well together and be super tight with everything that y'all did, at least as far as I was concerned, from what I heard in there. So thank you guys for coming in. Y'all did an awesome job.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, I've been watching you guys a couple of times over at 1-to-1 Bar. And if you're listening and you have not seen this band, they play every Sunday night, salsa, samba Sundays.
Not samba.
Salsa.
We call it salsa Sundays over there.
I am sorry.
Even though that's cool, we should start talking about
Yeah,
this.
what's the difference between salsa and samba?
Well,
We don't do either.
Sunday.
Yeah, either one of them.
And I studied this.
They're so confused.
I think I would know this stuff.
So that's our name, right? We're Timberos. We are people who play the style of music called timba. All right, we call it salsa Sunday because that's people know what that is. If we said
Got it.
whatever,
But it's
you know
actually
what I'm saying.
timba.
Yeah. Right.
Correct.
Okay. And that's what Timberos means. It means players of timba. And does
Exactly. Yeah.
Del Norte, does that mean of the north?
Yes.
Okay.
We're
Of-
representing
of-
the North.
The entire continent of North America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure what the north included, but I'm glad you guys clarified that for me. Thank you. So how long have y'all been playing at 1-2-1?
We actually just had our birthday party, our first anniversary.
did.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Good job. Every week?
Every week, correct.
Fantastic. That's amazing.
I knew Paul because he teaches at the music store that I work at, Music and Arts.
I do.
And he gave me one of the CDs to play in the store, and I was floored by it. I was blown away, and I was like, "Man, I gotta go see these guys live." And so he kept trying to get me to come out for a long time, and finally, I went and saw. And I was just gonna come out and talk it up a little bit. I stayed for the entire show. I sat there. I drank
You always
way
do
too
that,
many
Vance.
beers.
You know, you always say you're going to leave, and then you stay.
Yeah, it's Vance. He likes to be respectable.
I couldn't help it. I was so amazed by how good you guys were. And Paul's just this mad scientist on the piano back there, just
That's a
dancing
pretty good
the-
description
I
of
saw
it.
you,
Yeah.
tickling the ivories.
That's Amethyst, by the way. That's.
Yes.
Should we introduce ourselves here?
Yeah,
we
please
haven't
do.
really done that. Yeah. So why don't you guys go first over here?
Well, my name is CJ Edwards, aka Shouty.
And my name is Amethyst, and I'm Shawty's
Shouty.
daughter.
We're very lucky to have her here today. My name is Paulie. Some people call me Paulie. Yeah. And I'm the piano player, the mad scientist piano player. Yeah.
Awesome.
Ya, mi nombre es Tito. Ernesto, pero todo el mundo me conoce por Tito. Tito Cuba y con mis buenos amigos por muchos años. Many years played together, so we are family. Family band.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
My name is Monica Sass. Moni, flute player, singer.
So for everybody listening out there, this is actually an 11-piece band. Tonight we have 4.5 members of the band that were in here. But tonight was something that we haven't ever actually done at JackRabbit SoundShack studio-wise. This was the biggest band we've ever had in here. So 11 people, plus CJ's daughter Amethyst. Plus we actually got video of this, and there were 2 guys taking video, plus Vance and myself. We had 15.5 people in the studio this evening. And it yeah, applause.
Yeah, it was a good show. Good show.
It was quite a feat.
Needless to say, things got warm. The studio kind of heated up a little bit, but I think everything went beautifully. And I think you guys are going to be really amazed at the video we got and the audio that we got.
Cool. Yeah. And kudos to you guys, man. I know you had to up your game a little bit, to be able to run, that many pairs of headphones.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I had to. There was we weren't set up for the monitoring for that size of band. The front room has been a lounge. It was never treated until.
And you guys totally pulled it off. No
That's
problems.
incredible.
No, right?
And
Yeah,
and it
once we
wasn't
got it
just
dialed
for
in.
this band, but I was like, I'm going to take this next
Yeah.
step. We're going to push the studio. We're going to see if we can pull off this size of an act.
Yeah, man.
Plus, now the
JackRabbit
front room's treated.
SoundShack.
Thank you.
We appreciate the kudos.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us a little bit more about, I mean, you kind of you started this band, right?
Uh-huh.
Paulie?
Well, but we all do know each other. For people that didn't understand, right?
Yeah.
Like we We've been in probably half a dozen bands together.
In
you and I,
Austin?
over the
You
years.
met in
Austin.
Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're
Wow.
from all over the place. You know, Tito's from Cuba. He's from Guantanamo. I'm from New York. Monica's from Dallas.
Okay.
I'm from
Shorty's
Austin.
From Austin.
Yeah! I'm actually a real Austinite.
As is Amethyst.
Same.
That's right.
Same.
Is are you the only one in the band from Austin?
Yep.
Is
well,
that true?
no.
No, Mike, the trumpet
Mike's
player.
from
Okay.
Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trumpet player.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
And then your conguero is
Oh,
from
yeah,
Cuba
he
as
brand
well.
new. Just
That's
I think
awesome.
that's the second time he ever played with us.
That's
right there.
correct.
Yeah.
Second time.
Correct.
Yeah, he was telling us about how his eyes were kind of having to blaze across the music while he was following you guys,
Right,
since he's
good
not
for
used
him,
to
man.
playing this stuff. But I think
Yeah.
you did an awesome job.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, awesome. So we've heard one song from you guys already. If you guys want to talk up the second song y'all played for us, that way we can go ahead and introduce that, kind of let us know what it's about. I mean, a lot of y'all's music sound like it's made for fun and dancing, right?
Oh, totally.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
So, but if there's anything else you'd like to speak on it before we introduce it, or if you just want to introduce it, that'd
Well,
be
we
great.
could we'd like talk about timba for a little bit, you know, and
Yeah,
what
of
that
course.
is, you know, and it, you know, if you want to define it, it's really sort of a cross-cultural kind of thing, you know, where people say, you know, oh, there's elements of like funk and R&B and jazz and all these other, you know,
Afro-Cuban.
American. Well, that's its base, right? You still got to play salsa for years to be able to do this stuff. You know what I mean? But then when you add all that other stuff in, it really becomes very American. Can I go there with that? You know what
You
I'm
can go
saying?
Wherever you like. It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
funk. It's funk
Yeah.
music, and
Yeah.
it is. There's a lot of influences, and even back.
That's the thing,
the
you know?
timba started back in the 70s. I mean, Cuba was able to watch a little bit of Soul Train. You know, they had influences from American bands too.
Interesting.
It is interesting, and a lot of it you can hear it in the bass. You can hear a lot of
Mhm.
boom. You
Yeah,
know, a lot of that.
And the more
that
important
accent.
thing in Cuba, everybody played drums.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
you know you have a more funk and the drum when you play timbal. So they use a timbal and drum together. So
That's something different. In
Nice.
in salsa bands, it's usually a timbal player is the focal point, and he sometimes will have a kick drum. But in timba bands, you play with a full kit.
no, you see how much
Okay.
you see how much Carmelo
timbal.
and Lazaro doing. Two guys doing like
Mhm.
a four guys job. You know,
Very true.
many
No,
bells
it's
and
easy.
congas.
Yeah.
You know, it's
So, as someone like myself, I'm ignorant to this. This is all new. So, this is all education for me. So, timba is a type of drum.
No,
typically?
no, it's the
Or
style,
the style
of
of
music.
music? Okay.
But in that style of music, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you have all right. So you know, like a traditional like salsa band, like Tito Puente, right?
Right.
What is he doing? He's standing out front. He's got two drums. He's got the timbal with the bells.
Okay.
Right? He's
Yeah.
standing. That's all he
Mhm.
has.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Our drummer, if you saw that before, has that
Yeah.
to the left of his hi hat and snare and bass drum and toms that
Right.
go all the way
He
around.
was working.
So
working
he's
the hell out
doing
of it.
that. He's doing it, and he spends most of his time over there on the timbal.
Mhm.
You know, I keep moving from the mic. I'm getting excited and
That's
moving
okay.
around.
That's-
yeah.
We like that.
Um,
That's all right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's got a full drum set, and he incorporates that into like his patterns. And there's maybe half a dozen guys for real in the country that understand the style.
Okay.
You know, that can
Right.
do that and pull that off like that.
Awesome.
And that's we've been trying. It's Carmelo and I really who kind of started this thing because
Okay.
like we had this guy
Mm-hmm.
do this. You know.
So, if you guys want to go ahead and lead us into the second song,
Yeah, sure. It was Palabras, right? Yeah.
Palabras.
And that was with
Well,
Monica.
Yeah, guys. Palabras. Palabras means words. You know, it talks about not having the words to say to that person you want to say something to, whether it be someone special or someone significant. I must say, this song has gone through a lot of change.
That is
Okay.
true. Yeah.
It started out a male song, and you can hear it on the record. I don't remember the number of the track, but
I think it's the first track on the
yeah,
record.
well,
Yeah,
here it is.
yeah.
You're
So
correct.
now, recently Monica took it over and
Mhm.
has taken a new direction, obviously. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But that's Palabras. It's a good tune, and don't
Beautiful.
have the words.
Don't always have the
sometimes.
words.
Right.
Mas
That's
palabras.
right. Más palabras.
the good thing is when we start writing music, always Paul bringing the title of the song.
Okay.
Tito, palabras.
Yeah, actually, that's the truth.
how-
That's
that
the
is the
origin.
truth,
It's like
yeah.
I
I
said,
needed
what?
him to write words, and so that's
said,
why the
what?
title is that. You
Oh.
know, yeah.
Nice. Well, we got a
Yeah.
cool little story out of that. All right. Okay, guys. Well, this is Palabras by Timberos del Norte
Yeah.
on In Session at JackRabbit SoundShack.
¿A dónde fueron esas palabras para encontrar la solución? Porque tú a mí no me comprendes. Dime tú cuál es la razón. Busquemos una salida a esta linda conversación, porque tú a mí no me comprendes. Dime tú cuál es la razón. Así que no termino en la vida una pequeña discusión, y sin embargo hablando, ay, tú le encuentras la solución. Chiquito, qué rico. Oye, papito, quiero decirte muchas cosas. A ver qué pasa. Dime qué palabra más yo te puedo decir. Dime qué palabra más tú quieres escuchar. Dime tú. Ay, yo siempre te canté con la verdad, y tú lo sabes, papito, tú lo sabes, papá. Yo te puedo decir, dime qué palabra más tú quieres escuchar. Así nada más tú ves. Dime qué palabra más yo te puedo decir. Dime qué palabra más tú quieres escuchar. Dime qué palabra más yo te puedo decir. Dime qué palabra más tú quieres escuchar. Ajá.
Mira, te quiero, yo te quiero, yo te digo así nada más.
Así es.
Caminando, caminando tranquilo, ok.
Ok.
Lleva.
A la leo, a la leo, a la leo, a la lela, a la leo, a la lela, a la leo, a la lela, ay, yo no sé con qué palabra yo te puedo convencer. Ay, dime tú, ¿por qué seguir hablando de ayer? Ay, yo no sé con qué palabra yo te puedo convencer. Ay, dime tú, ¿por qué seguir hablando de ayer? Oye, quiero decirte algo, mujeres, que algunas veces quieres hablar con una persona, pero no puedes.
Somos parte de Timberos del Norte y aquí estamos en JackRabbit Sound y es un lugar maravilloso y gracias por tenernos aquí, parte de Timberos del Norte.
That's the first time we've actually had an introduction in Spanish. That was awesome.
Nice.
Well, we introduced everybody. We didn't really talk about your drummer, your bass player, your horn section. I just want to make sure, even though they weren't here, that they're included. If you want to mention a little bit,
Oh, their names. Yeah. Well, the guy we were talking about before, Carmelo Torres.
who has played with some big names, Jason
He has.
Mraz.
He has. A lot of these guys in this band have been out in baseball stadiums. Yes. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, Carmelo Torres, and he actually on the record he did all the percussion. We should say that too. But today he was playing drums. On the congas today is a new friend of ours. His name is Lazaro. He's new to the point that I don't know his last name. Do you guys know? This is the second time he played with us.
Go
Yeah.
Lazaro.
But he play. We lucky have a Lázaro. Lázaro play in real famosa band
Gets
in Cuba.
Yeah.
Right.
Reggaeton,
Okay.
Cola Loca, y we lucky have him.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
He-
How did you all come across meeting him or hiring him into the band?
The scene is small enough in this town, and you just hear,
Okay.
you know, like there's a new conga player from Cuba who just moved here. That's news.
He was sort of sought out for months, as a matter
Oh,
of fact.
really?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
By
was
you
hard.
guys or just by people in the town who
in the
played it?
scene, right?
By us, these things happen when they happen, though. You know what I
Right,
mean? So
right.
now,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
push it.
Yeah.
That happened
Mhm.
naturally.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how long have you guys all kind of been playing together, at least the core part of the band?
I mean, you can't really count anything before this past year. We did a
Okay.
few like one and dones. You know, we would sweat rehearsing this stuff for like, you know,
Right.
for
Oh my
the
God, we
CD
were
release
there.
party and try, you know, because this stuff really is at this point, you know, it has a little bit more of a flow to it. But when you're trying to read this stuff off the charts at first, it's
Yeah.
you know, everyone's
It's an
working very
orchestra. We all
hard.
have
You know,
our crazy charts and lots of pages.
yeah. And I lost my train of thought.
And then you got the residency gig.
Right. So
And
yeah.
that's where it really just like took off as a core unit.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
like Paulie was saying,
Yeah.
we've played before. I met Paulie at a house party, I believe,
That's right.
at our friend Alyssa's house, who was actually singing with the band at that time, and he was just like, "Hey, you wanna?" I was singing with this guy named Kiko Villamazar, and he was like, you can sing in Spanish?" I was like, "Yeah." He go, "Well, I want you to do this with me, man." And so, and that was like maybe 3 years ago. But as a unit, it really, really gelled together at the beginning of the past year.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'd
2016.
say I'd like to forget those first 3 months. You know?
But you know what? We had to go through that.
We had to go.
We
Yeah,
had
you have to go through that.
We had to
Right.
go through that flame, and we're so blessed and so lucky to have 1-to-1 bar to live
Oh,
at.
they have been great.
That's
Much
been our
love
home.
to
Much
Greg and
love.
Destiny.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, guys.
There are
Yeah.
few
Thank-
rooms like that in this town. You know,
Right.
if we were pressed to try to find something else like that, you know.
No.
And then
And Kurt Gammon, the sound
Oh,
man.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
that's
and
right.
the guy that does the dance lessons.
Oh, that's right, Raul.
Raul
Yeah.
Ramirez. Yes,
Yeah.
guys.
I'm friends with him on Facebook now, and I went
Excellent.
Up to him and he didn't know who I was, but I was like, we're friends on Facebook now.
Yeah,
That's how it usually is, right?
Y Manny con
That's right.
Austin Vida también.
that's right.
Austin Vida. Oye.
Yeah, that's right. Austin Vita is the I was gonna say poster maker.
Poster
He
So
originally
they
booked it
you know,
too, right?
yeah, he's the guy that it's you know, it's under his heading. You know what I'm saying? He's the
He
what
represents that night.
what am I looking for? What is the word I'm looking for?
I don't know,
Promoter.
but
Promoter.
he's
Thank you,
promoter,
brother.
know?
Yeah, jeez.
He promotes that night. He's, Austin Vida and 1-to-1. It was a new thing for 1-to-1 to put on something like this, on a Sunday
true.
night. And we we have been creating something. And,
Right.
it takes a while. It's, upon word. And
I've heard a lot of good things about 1-2-1 Bar, but I've never actually been inside it myself. Do they
Come on out.
Are they? I'm going to.
All right,
Next
yeah.
time I
it's
get a date.
lovely. It's so
Um,
lovely.
Not tomorrow.
Do they?
It's tomorrow.
I'm trying to think about.
We put you on the spot.
Yeah, I'm thinking about if I get out of work early enough. What time do you guys start?
The band starts at 9:15.
9. Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
nice. That's a good time. And does the stage, is everything there? Does it accommodate the entire band well?
Yeah.
It does.
Okay.
I
It
could
really
show you.
does.
I mean,
some-
11
there's-
people is a
there's-
sizable
yeah,
There's some
yeah,
videos
yeah.
and stuff
Nice.
up. You can go check out.
I was just going to say, yes, the sound guy's excellent there. And you guys
Mhm.
are really lucky to have such an amazing
Yeah.
Oh man.
sound and stage and
You know, it's
lights.
actually
and the
made
whole,
it hard to go other
setup.
places that don't have our
Man.
sound dialed in.
I
you
know.
know?
Here,
Yeah,
here.
And then we
It's-
come, yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you
Well,
get a
right
good
here.
rapport
You
with
get
the
used to
sound
it,
guy.
you get used to it, and then we play at another spot, and it's just like.
But at least
oh,
here we
God.
have the opportunity to like
knew
dial
what
it
I
in
was up
ourselves.
against.
You
You guys
know,
good.
when you're out there live, you know, you get
You really got to trust the person that's
and
working it.
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
there's
You
been
feel
some-
comfortable.
whatever.
Right.
That
And then we go back
Mhm.
to 1-to-1, and it's like
We're
Yeah.
home.
Right.
Do you play anywhere else in town?
We have here and there, you know, we did a show at Empire Control Room, you know, with the
Peligroso
Peligrosa
All-Stars.
people.
Okay.
We
We did
also
a nice show opening up for Los Van Van. You
Oh, that
guys,
was
I
amazing.
mean, if you know, your listeners, if you don't know who Los Van Van is, look them up. You know, they're, you know, like the Rolling Stones of Cuba,
Oh, wow.
right? And they were here in Austin playing to, like, you know, these are baseball stadium guys. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I missed
They're
that.
playing to 1,000 people here at the Belmont.
Yeah.
You know, and they asked us to open up for them, and it was like, well, you know, half the band had tickets to the show.
Yeah. Well, I guess I got the best
Yeah.
seats in the house then.
Yeah,
from the
totally,
stage.
man.
Excellent.
Right there.
Yeah,
Nice,
right
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Cool. So I guess let's go ahead and move into the third song. I believe this song's called Happy.
That's
That's
right.
the one
That's
y'all
right.
did?
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, if you listen closely, you can hear that Pharrell.
The
The
Pharrell.
listen to the,
Did
the
y'all work
horns.
that in
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
That's the latest song that we have, like, fully, I guess, compiled. I guess we're still working on other stuff, but
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
CJ.
yeah. This stuff was new. We should say that. A lot of this stuff we are working
new.
on some kinks here, and it
Yes.
was nice
Hasn't
to
been
have this
released.
Brutal.
opportunity,
It's
man,
pretty raw.
to get this
Well,
stuff
the
down.
good thing about that is that it
Yeah.
sounded great to us, and
Cool.
until you said something, our listeners weren't going to know that it was new. It was going to sound like it had been practiced.
Well, now
but
they
at the
know
same
it's
time,
new,
I think
though,
it's
you
might be
know.
just as, if not more impressive.
Well,
And on this song, Happy, CJ, you're the lead vocalist for this song, yeah?
yeah.
Did you write the lyrics for
I
it?
wrote the lyrics, yes. To,
Okay.
not the chorus, but I wrote the verses and then the rap.
Okay, nice. I mean, I liked all the songs; they were all really good. But this one kind of has a nice R&B feel, kind of thanks to the vocals, along with all the funk and everything else that's going on. So,
mhm.
We are in session at JackRabbit SoundShack with Timberos Del Norte, and this next track is called Happy.
I wanna see you happy. I wanna dance with you again. I like it what you do. I like it. I wanna see you happy. I wanna dance with you again. I like it what you do. I like it.
You dance like the galaxy, the moon, the stars, supernovas, the quasars. You shine. The bounce and roll of the rhythm, true. The melody of me and you, so fast and sweet and
I wanna see you happy. I wanna dance with you again. I like it what you do. I like it. I wanna see you happy. I wanna dance with you again. I like it what you do. I like it.
kitchen completed the mission and using every position we feel the sensation and using every position we feel the sensation as we come together enjoying the relation we're making. Huh?
Que tú estás bien happy, por eso tú y yo vamos a bailar all night, all night. Yo sé que tú estás bien happy, por eso tú y yo vamos a bailar all night, all night. Yo sé que tú estás bien happy, por eso tú y yo vamos a bailar all night, all night.
You dance like the galaxy, the moon, the stars, supernovas, the quasars. You shine. The bounce and roll of the rhythm so true. The melody resonating the groove. Surpassing space and time. I wanna see you happy. I want to see you happy, baby. I like it when you move. I like it when you dance. I wanna see you happy. I like it. I like it, and I like it when you move. I like it, and hey, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
I wanna see you happy. I wanna dance with you again. I like it.
I like it.
I wanna see you happy. I wanna dance with you again. I like it when you move. I like it. I wanna see you happy. I wanna dance with you again. I like it when you move. I like it. I wanna see you happy. I wanna dance with you again. I like it when you move. I like it.
Okay, so that was Happy. We just heard from Timberos Del Norte. So I want to talk to you guys about your record. You've got one record out.
Correct.
How long has that been out?
Since 14.
2 years.
Yeah.
Just about
Okay.
2 years. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, 'cause it was released in
14.
February.
December
December.
2014.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah, and
That
you
one,
guys.
one more.
Yeah, we did
We
that
did,
CD
but we
release
did
at
our
1 to
CD
1
release at
bar.
1 to
Yeah.
1. Mhm.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Was that when you guys had your residency or before?
No, that was before.
was
That was
before.
one of those one and dones, you know,
Oh,
where
okay.
we
Nice.
magically landed on our feet.
Right.
You know. Yeah.
Awesome. And you guys brought a lot of new songs in here. Is that something you're working on for a new record, possibly? Or?
Oh yeah, we're 5 or 6 songs into a new record right now.
Awesome.
You know, they're in varying stages of being done.
And what is the songwriting process like?
Well,
I mean,
That's fun.
Well,
yeah, that's cool.
It's fun
yeah.
to talk
It's
about.
a
I
cool
love it.
process, man.
Well,
It
I'm
really
super
is.
interested just because with, like I said, with this many people, the fact that you can get so many people on board with one song, at least at some point, or you
We
can.
figured out a process, man. We got to streamline at this
Go through the
point, you
timba
know.
machine.
So I can plug my keyboard into my computer at home and sort of outline a tune, or at
Okay.
least part of a tune, or where I have an idea or whatever, and I can throw down a bass line, and I can play the piano, and I can hit congas with my index fingers on the keys. You know what I mean? And then I'll like go over to these guys' house, and they have a little organ over there, like your grandma used to have. You know what I'm saying? And like I'll just play some chords, which are based on the stuff that I threw down, and we'll work some stuff out, and like
Write
maybe
some
they'll
lyrics.
record it on their phone or whatever. And then a couple days later, they'll come over, and they'll do it with like at tempo with the stuff that I've put down. And then, we'll like do another section the following week, and then, sort of piece this thing together, keeping in mind where the horns are going to go. And we sort of
Right.
like just build this thing, hand that off to the horn player, Rollo, our good friend, another freaking baseball stadium guy. He's out there
Amazing.
with, right? Should I
Amazing
name drop
composer.
who he's out
You
there
should
with?
name-
Who
you should
wants
out
to
there
do
with
that?
what's the guy? I like my chicken fried, cold
that's-
beer on a Friday night. That dude.
Yeah.
Is it just
Zach
right?
Brown, Zach Brown.
Zach
Zach
Brown
Brown.
band.
Oh,
Okay.
and
In the
somebody that you
radio
probably heard
love.
of. Oh, somebody like Prince. No, I'm just.
Yeah, I mean, no, his resume is deep.
His resume is very deep.
Absolutely.
I
That's his
asked, I
current
asked him
one.
about
Yeah.
that. And he was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody always
Super
thinks
humble
that's
about
my
it.
claim
Oh,
to
he's the
fame.
coolest dude, and like just loves doing this,
awesome.
and like wants to be in a timba band and whatever, and like he's on the road all in. I mean, right now is not touring season, right? In middle of January, whatever, but even so, whenever he's back in town, like he's probably there 3/4 of the time.
Groove
right?
Line
No music.
horns, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
is that he's like the leader of that group, or
No,
That's a good question.
Carlos
right
Sosa.
there,
That's
yeah.
the leader.
Oh, okay.
But he's the arranger.
okay?
You know, so I can hand that off to him. The stuff that we've done that has the space for the horns. You know, he's got a little chart of the chord changes. He's a super bad guitar player too.
Oh, is he?
Oh, wow.
So he can sit
Bass.
there with the chords,
Yeah.
like a super bad jazz guitar player. Yeah, and then he does all the horn arranging. And so and then we get it together and we actually get on stage and do it. None of us have actually heard it
No.
before.
Of course, mind you, during this
You know?
process, we've got a chart going on.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
Essentially,
right. We're
he
reading
builds
it
the
down.
chart, and then we take it to Rollo, and he has it, through his.
He has the horn
Sibelius
parts,
or
and
whatever
he shows up.
uses,
The
and-
horn players
You
read
hear
it
it,
down.
you're blown away.
And we
You stuff
read
it
it
into the
down.
machine and
You
listen to it come
guys-
out.
You guys
That's
just
the
trust
only
him
way-
to.
We have our chart. Like
Right.
there's
That's
a
the
chart
only
that
way we
he
can
was
do it.
given that he wrote the parts to,
Mm-hmm.
and it should all work out. He's super
Right.
pro, and he's been doing this, and there's a reason he works with the people he works with.
Yeah.
And and
Well,
that's
I
it.
was-
It's very exciting, dude. Being on stage and like being excited
No,
to hear the
you-
horns for the first time.
It comes to life on stage.
Yeah.
You guys, realistically, that is our time. Sundays.
Yeah.
Right,
It's hard
that's
to get
true.
11 people together in the same room
Oh,
at the same time.
It's hard to get 4 people together in the same
You're
room. I mean,
right.
I get it.
No, you're so right. And so essentially, I remember, I have to take us back, remember starting as a group, everybody had all their charts in front of us, even the vocalists, and it's an orchestra where, we get the charts and you read it down and everything should be right there and we'll make it to the end. That's the way it has to happen,
Yeah, there are always subs. Never
Mhm.
quite know who's going to be there. you
But the
know?
chart is there and
Right.
you read that chart.
Yeah.
That's right. Whoever you are.
That's
yeah.
right.
Good. It's a
Read
good
it
way to do
down.
it. I'm amazed at the professionalism. I mean, you guys have been doing this for a long time. You're in it. This is your passion. This is what you'd like to do. But I'm young. I'm new to the engineering scene. I'm new to all of this stuff. But at the same time, I'm used to bands showing up 30 minutes to a half an hour late to a session. You know what I mean? Whereas you guys started showing up 15 minutes early. We weren't used to that, which I thought was amazing. Vance and I were in here still throwing up microphones and stuff, and then so I really have to applaud that for you guys.
Cheers,
I know it's
brother.
what you
Yeah,
love
man.
and it's what you
Thank
guys
you.
do, but it is noticed and it's amazing as far as I'm
Friend.
concerned.
Thank
And
you so
again, I
much.
came out and saw you, and I stayed through the whole thing, set break, the whole bit, and then we even went out for a beer afterwards to talk about it. and that was twice that I was past my bedtime, but I went out. But yes, I'm so glad that you guys finally decided to come on and that came to be a part of it.
It was good to be here, man. You
It
have a
is.
really nice
Man,
place.
Thank you
right?
so much.
Yeah,
we
Like
really
it's
do.
surrounded by woods, right?
It's
You
nice.
should
Peaceful.
take some
Peaceful,
shots.
sure.
It's beautiful.
Okay, well, do you guys want to lead us into song number 4?
Also a new song.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes.
right. Also a new song. Tiene.
Well,
Tiene's a new one.
it's
It's
not much to say about this one.
well, you know what? It's different for us. I will say
Uh-huh.
that.
We're trying something.
We're
new.
trying
Okay.
something new.
So how in what way is it different?
in the rhythm.
Okay.
We're influencing reggaeton inside.
Okay.
And it has to do with the beat. And you can hear the vocalist at the beginning where doom ka doom ka doom.
Yeah.
That kind
That
of
was-
that kind of gets you prepared for the
God,
you
Just a
know.
slightly
Yeah.
different rhythm.
slightly
Right,
different.
Yeah.
Something new
But,
que maybe, we want to make in the second record different style, the music.
Right.
Because when he write it, he give it to you the opportunity, that's what he want. It's
Mhm.
that way, it's easy for us, write it, the lyrics.
It's so fast.
Yeah.
These
It's
guys
so
work
fast.
so
It's the
fast.
process,
Because-
yeah.
That's
Well, we're working for
Amazing.
many years.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Working with this guy because
Tito's pointing at Paul.
no, but I love it. You know why? Because they make me better musician.
Okay. They challenge you to
Yes,
push forward.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He
Absolutely.
don't put on the table nothing easy. It's like,
Right.
hey, oh,
Well, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
that's
Bam.
Timberos.
You know,
We're not
Right.
It's
easy.
like that. It's something good, but
He's
You
an
know.
incredible piano player, and I take it a little bit of a perfectionist.
yeah.
I guess so. If that's what everyone's saying, yeah.
Rightfully
yeah.
so. Rightfully so. But one more thing on tiene.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not professional.
We've got a phone going off in the studio.
Where it is, I have no idea.
And it's not timbe.
Nice and loud too.
It is. Be quiet,
That's
you.
okay. That's first, but that's all right.
The song title, Ella tiene, she has what she has, and that makes her beautiful. And I want to tell you singing. Yo quiero
It's beautiful.
cantar.
What does tiene by itself translate to? Does it have a translation?
She has.
She has. Okay.
Has.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nice.
Por Timberos del Norte, ella tiene.
Es una chica tan especial, tiene algo bonito que nadie se lo va a quitar. Por eso yo te digo así nada más, mira, cantando bonito. Ella tiene lo que tiene, nadie se lo va a quitar. Y cuando el coro lo diga,
we're getting ready to open up to the last segment. Is there anything you guys would like to put out? Of course, we want you all to let our listeners know where they can find you, social media wise, of course, at 121 or wherever else. But
Website info, where they can find your music, download it, buy it, whatever.
but
Right,
outside of
ask us
that,
all that. Yeah,
is there
we
anything
have
else that you guys want to?
Man, come on down. Come on down and hang out with us for a little bit. We're
Yeah, I
really
think
friendly,
that's it.
you know.
That's what
and
we're pushing.
Yeah.
that's what we're pushing exactly. And you know what? It is about live music, and it is about supporting, creativity and
Oh, it's a good time. We're a big fat band. We got like
Yeah,
super pro
it's
people
so
that
much
come
fun.
check it out. Yeah.
just
Okay.
come on over.
In that style of music, you can't help but want to dance.
Absolutely.
And so you can come out, you can learn some moves.
And let me tell you,
And
Based
don't
yeah.
feel intimidated by
Exactly.
the other salsa dancers that are out there. You
No.
can dance the way you want to. You can just get out there
Get
and
out
dance
there
how
and
you
just
feel like
move.
it.
Even white
Feel
guys
the
like
funk,
me?
feel the groove. It's all in
Absolutely.
there.
Especially, yeah.
Absolutely.
Get out there and do it. You know what I mean? So you don't have to come out and be all professional looking salsa dancer. Yo.
No.
It's not like that.
Mm-mm.
Awesome.
Music is for the people.
Oh, we love them
Yes.
too.
Claro que
Good.
sí.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, well, do you guys have a website people can find you on, or any? I mean, are
we
you
do.
guys?
We're timberosdelnorte.com. We
.com.
have that website. I don't know how
You can
well
find
we
us on
maintain
Facebook
it,
and-
but
Probably Google search; it'll correct it for you.
Absolutely.
yeah.
And you can buy our album on iTunes, Amazon,
Google Play.
Google Play,
Awesome. I've got a subscription to that, so I can listen in.
SoundCloud.
You
You
got
can hear on
videos on
SoundCloud.
YouTube.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, it's all
Please
over
check us out.
YouTube.
You
Yeah.
guys are filming most of your Sunday shows too. Are you going to start releasing some of that, or is it?
No, it's really up to
was a
the
secret.
venue that's doing that.
Yeah.
That's Kurt.
Yeah.
That's Kurt, the
Just
sound
come
man.
see the show.
Yeah, come see the show.
It's so much
Yeah.
better live. You know, that's what it is. It doesn't do it justice. You got to come out and feel it.
Okay, awesome.
True.
Well, be sure to get out there. I might actually even come by tomorrow if I get out of work
Hooray.
fast.
Better.
That'd be
Please
awesome.
do.
Cool. If
You
not,
better
I'll be out
come.
there for sure. Yeah, absolutely. You guys are amazing. Y'all are wonderful people. Super nice. It's been a pleasure having you all out here.
And
the
thank you
music
so
was
much for the
wonderful.
opportunity. Thanks.
Absolutely.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can't say thanks enough for you guys coming in for this. This was an amazing episode. I appreciate it.
Cool. We enjoyed it
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Wonderful.
Thank
Of course.
you.
It was a game changer.
Oh, hey, oh, all right.
All right, guys. Well, before we sign off, I do want to apologize for missing the last episode. My car broke down the day before, so I wasn't actually able to make it out here. Vance took the reins and manned everything really, really well. He did a great job on the last episode, so I do want to say thanks to Vance.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, of course.
Anytime.
Listen in, follow us on Facebook. You can subscribe on our Podbean account. You can go to our website, insessionjrss.com. You can find us. We are now at this point actually moving into we are going to try to do for you guys 2 episodes per month. We have enough bands who are interested in doing this, and we are having an amazing time doing this. So we'd like to bring you 2 per month. So we've got this one. And then at the end of the month, we are bringing in Carrie Q. She's a local Austin songwriter who I think she's great. She's bringing in her band. That episode will air in February. So stay tuned. Check these guys out. Check out Timberos Del Norte anywhere you can. 121 bar all over the web. Same thing, Carrie Q. Get yourself pumped up for the next episode. We want to say thanks, guys. We really appreciate y'all coming in again.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you
was a
so
blast.
much.
Yeah.
And
Gracias,
we
bro.
are going to wrap things up with the final song. What is the name?
Niños.
Niños, which means children, yes?
Children of the
All right.
mundo, of the world. It's for them.
Niños el mundo.
Beautiful. All right. Well, thanks again for listening in, guys. This is Niños by Timberos Del Norte on In Session at JackRabbit SoundShack.
Hoy las voces se elevan